Okay, I'm going to go through a series of stretches. The purpose of these stretches are basically to straighten out the issues that I have in my groin, my hips. Once upon a time, I was an excellent kickboxer. I used to be able to do my stretches, but as I grow older, it's harder and harder to stretch. So here we go. So what I'm doing is a 20-minute slow stretch routine. When you're ready, get into what's called the child's pose, and as you breathe in and out through your nose, relax the legs and just chill. Take your time as you slowly rise. Make your way to a downward facing dog. With a generous bend in your knees, begin to straighten out one leg and then the other, finding a pace, even a movement that serves you best. From here, separate your feet mat distance, shoulder length distance for a wide leg variation of down dog with a little bend in both knees. Reach your hips high and back, press your chest towards your thighs. Take a big breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Walk your hands towards the back of your mat. Settle into a deep, wide leg forward. Fold. Even here in this forward fold, there's no need to lock out your knees. That gentle bend in your knees will give you more control over your legs, your hamstrings, your lower back. Let the head hang heavy and feel your breath as it travels up and down. Plant your right hand on your mat directly underneath your chin. So your hand and your feet will make a triangle. Then reach up with your left arm up to the ceiling, opening up into a twist. You could use your fingertips or even separate your feet wider to make this more comfortable for you. Breathe into any sensation that you might be feeling. And slowly switch sides. Lower your left hand to replace your right. And reach your right arm right up, getting into a good twist. Separate the bottom part of your body from the top part. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Breathe. Lower your right hand back down, and with a generous bend in both knees, fold even deeper. Just relax right there. Focus on those twitches in your back. Don't overstretch. Breathe into it. Breathe into it. Soften your eyebrows, your eyelids, your jaw. Might feel very intense. Just feel the intensity. As time goes on, you're getting better and better at it. Gently release your expansion. Walk your heads forward, coming back to downward facing dog again. From here, step your right foot towards the top of your mat. If you need to grab your ankle with your hand to pull your foot up so that your knee is stacked above your ankle. Then lower your back knee down to the mat. With your hands on both sides of your front foot, just sink into your hips. No need to push or force anything here. There's enough of an opening there to relax into and breathe. Keep your shoulders soft, whole face relaxed. Let go of everything. Breathe deep into the stretch. Connect the breath to your sensation you're feeling in your lower hip flexor. Just relax. Now we're going to go into a new variation. Just going to drop. Walk both hands into your left ankle toe, heeling your right foot to the side of your mat. Lower your hip down towards the mat as you pivot onto your left foot. With your right knee still pointing up, you should feel a lot of sensation in your right glute and hip. Breathe deep into whatever you're feeling here. Prepare to move. Shift your hips back to the center, your left toes down behind you. Both hands planted inside of your right foot. Sink into your hips, and this time let your head hang. Lower your back knee down so you can completely give in to the stretch. With your right foot up near the corner, begin to shift your hips back as your right leg straightens out. Keep your toes touching lightly onto the ground. Feel that intense sensation. Your right ankle, your right foot. All stretches all up along that right leg. Shift your hips back, take a seat on your back heel, and with your hands anywhere to support you, first focus on hinging from your hips. Breathe, lengthen to your spine. Over time, begin to lean forward over your right leg. Pull your chest towards your toes. Fold deep. Fold deeper. Prepare to move. Deep breaths. Take your time as you walk your hands forward. Make your way back into downward facing dog. When you're ready, step your left foot forward, stack your knee on top of the ankle, and lower your back knee down to the mat. Sink into the hips. Breathe into any sensations you're getting there. In through your nose so deep that your belly inflates, deflates. That's known as your dantian. Deep breathing. It's a point that's below your lungs. It's right where your stomach is. It's called belly breathing. Boxers learn to use that one. Instead of shallow breathing, you breathe deeper. Fold deeper. Now you're going to bring down your left side, shift your hips, your right hip lowers down to the mat, pivoting onto the knife edge of your right foot. Find your balance, just relax into whatever's going on there, very intense. Keep your face calm, breathe deep. Just enjoy that sensation. connect with the pain. Just know, the more you try this, the better you'll get at it. Slowly shift your hips back to the center, making your way to a runner's lunge. Both hands on the inside of your left foot. Lower your back knee down to the mat. Sink into the hips. Relax everything. Just breathe into that fold. Slowly rise, shift your hips back, straighten out that left leg, keep your left toes pointing, slightly touching the mat. Keep that leg straight, feel the intensity of that. Just relax, breathe into whatever you're feeling there. Careful not to lock that knee. It's important to keep it straight, but don't lock it out, because otherwise what you'll do is you'll pull on your ligaments. You're really just stretching the tendons and the muscles here, but the ligaments, you leave them alone. Slowly sit back on your right heel. Left leg straight out in front of you. Hinge the hips. Lengthen through your spine. Slowly fold over your left leg. Over time, what you're doing here is you're stretching out your hamstring. Over time, that'll slowly build up. But it needs to be worked regularly. Again, don't lock out the knee, but it might help if you put a little bit of pressure just to keep that leg from springing up all the time. As you get better, start pointing your toes forward and you'll get an even more intense stretch. Slowly rising up, get down into downward facing dog, and there you go. just crouch down into child's pose, lengthen out the spine again, and you're ready for another rep somewhere else. These stretches are particularly good if you want to do karate, kickboxing, running, anything that involves the hips really. Take care.